All right, let's say we have made a decision between you and I that you're going to do an interior waterproofing system. What I have here is some samples of what's available to you. The first one is what we call a top floor cove plate, which is basically, as you can see, it's glued down to the floor. It's up next to the wall. It's got little holes in it. This is actually a very poor system, but I like to explain it to people. Because let's say this is your basement floor. It's right up next to the wall to capture the water. It continues to let the water pressure build up on your floor and on your footer and through the cove. It just captures that cove plate right at the floor level. The problem with this is most basement floors are not level. They've got high spots and low spots. And when you glue this down, as you can see here, this epoxy, and it dries out over a long period of time. This is not a good option. And I'll show you another top floor cove plate. You can see again, it's got the glue and stuff where it glues down to your floor. The problem with this is you can see here all the debris and stuff that builds in it. If your basement floor is not sloped, water has to stand up in it to flow. I've probably replaced hundreds of these. Some of them not because they're leaking, but because it's up against your basement wall and you get all bugs and all kinds of stuff in it and debris. It's just not a good situation. But I do like to show those. The next cheapest product is this black corrugated pipe. I'm sure all of you have seen this at Lowe's. The problem is it comes in 250-foot rolls, and when you lay it down you can see space underneath. So it doesn't have a good flow. Also, with all these corrugations in it, it retains water. When your basement is not leaking, let's say it's summertime, stagnant water gets in there and will stink. It's also very easy to crush. This is one we took out of a system that was all mashed in. It's a very low impact pipe, not very durable. So I wouldn't recommend that. In fact, we will not use it. This is a 3-inch pipe with holes in it. As you can see here, water has to get up to a certain level before it can even get into the pipe. So you've always got water standing around it to build up to get into the holes. And on this particular one, you may notice the darkness underneath. The crew that actually installed this forgot to put the water, put it upside down. So you had to have water level up to that level to get where it flowed. It's not very efficient, I don't think. It's also a 3-inch pipe. It's rigid PVC, which can shatter. This is another piece of pipe that we took off of the system. It crushes better than a corrugated pipe, but it can crush and break. It's very, very rigid. Now, another system that's very popular right now is called basement systems, and it's designed to sit on top of the footer after you break the floor out and you put the floor back. It's on the right track, but it's a very small space for water, and also the only holes on it is up against the wall, so it doesn't relieve any water pressure with the floor or anything of that nature. But it's a good pipe, but it doesn't have the capacity. As you can see, it's about a 2-inch by 1.5-inch opening. Now the products we like to use, we have two, and one is a 4-inch pipe, and if you notice, it doesn't have holes. It has slits on the top and the bottom. That's to allow water entry into it. And when we lay it in the trench, no matter how we lay it, it's top and bottom slits. And that allows water, if it's coming over at the cove, go in the top. If it's coming up in the water table or over the footer, it can come under the bottom. It's also what we call a triple wall pipe. It's made out of PVC and a couple of other different products. It's very flexible. You can bend this pipe. It comes in 10-foot sections that bails together, so it'll be a straight pipe. But it's very durable. It's very hard to crush it like you can a PVC pipe. So we prefer this. We special ordered this pipe and had it sent to us for use with our customers. I like this pipe a lot. It's not the top of the line. Our top of the line product is called Fast Flow. This is a product that a partner of mine, I got a patent for this, and we sell it. I only use this pipe when it's a finished basement, a lot of water coming into the basement, or a long stretch. Most of the time we use this because I can give you 90-95% of the value of this pipe versus our channel for less money. And we're always trying to be economical. So you can see the pipe that we use, this would fit in it if it went for this guard. Same here, it's twice the width. Now we wrap it in a geofabric. As you can see, the bottom of our fast flow channel is open. It's set on the footer, wrapped with a geofabric. The geofabric will wick water. That's kind of like a paper towel that you put in a puddle, it'll soak it up. This actually helps move the water faster. It'll wick from wet to dry, because every basement has certain spots that leaks worse than others. When it first leaks, it'll wick it to dry. And also, if it builds up very much, this is the most capacity for pipe at about a 1/4 inch that's on the market. Another product we have here, because once you lay this down, you have to have something over it to keep the cement out. We also curve, we call it a drain board. You put a piece of this drain board up next to your wall, so if it does leak later, it'll go down in the drain board into our system. Now we use the drain board on both the PVC pipe and the fast flow channel. In fact, we will go around the wall. It looks kind of like a baseboard on your basement. It wicks water down into the trench. Something similar to, let's see, this is the pipe there, and this will be up on the wall. Everything routed to the water to where it can be taken to the discharge point, which I say is either a sump pump, gravity drain, or a floor drain. I like gravity drains best whenever I can do them, because God created gravity. It works 100% of the time. A sump pump, if it malfunctions or if the power goes off, it's useless. Now we do have battery backup pumps, a water-powered backup pump, things to try to help when that situation occurs. Obviously, when the power goes out is during a heavy rainstorm. It's usually the worst time. So we do have backup pumps that are both battery powered or water powered. The ones that you normally get at Sears, you may be able to get for $250 to $500. Those aren't very good. They don't have the pumping capacity or the reliability. Our pumps are a whole lot more expensive, but they work when you need them. So these are your options when you're considering a waterproofing system on the inside. And of course, we feel like our products are the best on the market. Hopefully you can see the difference between all the different products that we have. So your inspector will describe this to you more.